So as we go here, the eccentric phase, going to play this, is when we're going down, okay? And we get to the stopping point, and then we're in flight phase, okay? So the moment that we're off the ground, essentially, would be this flight phase here. So we got a lot going on. Okay, now this has multiple types of jumps. I'm going to get to the one where we're actually doing a full vert. Okay, I was showing different options. So this is a full vert. This is the one that we used, okay, to really maximize how much these athletes can get off the ground and also incorporate their upper extremities because they're going to be highly motivated to produce more power, more force. But here we go. We go into the arm swing. We're going down to the bottom. From this stage of standing, where we have it here, this will be point A. We go down to the unloading phase. Okay. So the unloading phase is when we're starting to descend. And if I can grab a pen here, so we start here and now we're starting to trickle down to the unloading phase. We're coming off the plate. Things are bending. Okay. Now it gets to the point where the unweighting of the plate, okay, that would be underneath my feet, we have to start applying force. Our butts don't go through the ground. So probably around there, I'm starting to apply a lot of force because I'm slowing down. We got to prepare and we got to stretch out the quadriceps, the glutes, okay? Got to get everything ready. We're stretching the calves. So we have to start applying some eccentric force. And then from this point, when we get to our lowest point, let's just say it's here, I'm very squat dominant. And I know we talked about our motor preferences in the certified biomechanics course, the pitching biomechanics course. But when we get to a point that's here, this is where we have to stop. We can't go any further into the ground, okay, to load. We have to transition. So if I got my pen and we keep going, this eccentric phase, okay, it tends to go up to the isometric phase. Okay, so now we're at this point where there's no more motion. We've stopped because we're loading. Okay, and you can see what I look like here. Okay, very similar, but we're using arms, so we're getting ready to jump. Okay, now the thing that we need to understand, all right, is that this line here is where we make a slope and we try to find that peak rate of force, and we call that the eccentric rate of force. Okay, eccentric RFD, rate of force development. We're looking at that slope because, again, along here is time. Okay, I'm gonna try to write this nicely and neatly for you guys. So we got time underneath here. So now that eccentric rate of force development occurs, okay, because we have to go from unloading as we came down. So we're taking our weight off the plate, but then we have to really stop ourselves from our butts going through the floor because we have to stretch everything. So we're applying force until we get to an isometric period.